I mean, everybody had amazing reasons as to why I should save them, but unfortunately, I can only save one person. But then I can also make it fair by not saving anybody to give everybody the chance to fight for that stage. So yes, I am not saving anybody, to be fair.
And that was how Sultana showed that, her head is in the game. She is there for the game, not there for friendships. Yes, she does not give a hoot about friendship in that house. And she shocked Isabella Jason Jae. Will I say kaybobo? Because she and kaybobo, they knew each other right before the house. Yes, and that was part of kaybobo's speech. Now, remember that kaybobo did not actually need this. Guys, you're wondering what's this rant about? We are here to discuss the nomination and how kaybobo got immunity. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gazi and this is Chat with Gazi. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Now, let's start off with this kaybobo thing. The red telephone had rang and the first person to rush there was rooboy. You guys know that rooboy is the snail of the house, yes. So him getting there, it did not count because nothing can affect him being snail. He's up automatically. There's no saving him from that. And that was how they had refused to talk. The agent had refused to talk and all that. So kaybobo had gone to take the phone. I was telling him, you are snail, so what even make you rush come here? You understand that kind of thing? And at first, kaybobo wasn't hearing what the person was saying. And then they told him to drop the phone. That's the housemates that were there told him to drop the phone, and he dropped it and it stayed closed. So when the phone rang again, he quickly rushed there. And that was how he was given an offer, guys. He was given immunity for 10 million out of the prize money. And they asked him whether he would deal or not. And kaybobo instantly said, game. Yeah, so he wants that immunity, so he's dealing. And that was how they had told him that, okay, fine, he has gotten it. However, he has to still play not natural. He has to still play normal. Roll with the whole eviction thing, and he must not under any circumstance tell any housemate what he was being told or what transpired over the phone. And he had agreed and he had ended the call. So kaybobo got immunity courtesy of the prize money. Yes. So at this point, we are seeing that Mensan, who is the first finalist, yes. Sultana, second finalist. Mensan, courtesy of most influential. Sultana, courtesy of head of house. And I must say, that most influential, no lady won you throughout the season. Wow. And then kaybobo, courtesy of the red phone. Yeah, so these three individuals had immunity. And then we now went to the nominations. Ebuka had told us that, this particular nomination is coming with a twist. Yes, and Big Brother had gathered all of them in the lounge. Big Brother had told them that, in fact, when he had gathered them, Mide started telling the housemates and everybody that were not there when kaybobo had picked the phone, that kaybobo had picked the phone. And when they were asking kaybobo, what did they say over the phone? Kaybobo said, I can't say. They told me not to say. And kaybobo kept on looking at the housemates' pictures. So they started coming up with different theories all by themselves. You know how the brain works. The brain helps you see something where there is nothing. So because he was looking at the housemates' pictures, they felt like, okay, what they had told him on the phone had to do with he replacing himself or something. You get? Something that would affect another person instead of himself. So all of them were on their toes and all. Now, Big Brother had cut off that whole discussion and I told them that, you see this particular last nomination, there is nothing like red envelopes. Yes. He had told them that all housemates without immunity are hereby nominated. Yes. And then he had told them that, you know what? Let's see what the tree has to offer. Yes, the tree of trinkets was brought in place, sorry. And that was how Sultana had picked, and she had picked save one. Yes. And Big Brother had informed the house that, come, you see this particular save that the head of house has? It's one that she can decide to use or not to use. I say gaga. Big Brother also said that they would have to pitch to her why they deserve to be in the finals. And their pitch is maximum of 2 minutes. And the pitch is not optional. Yes, they must pitch why they deserve to be in the finals. Yes. And he had told them that they are all compelled to do it. People without immunity. Remember that kaybobo's immunity is a secret from the housemates. We are the only ones that knew. So kaybobo was part of those that pitched. Now let's talk about their pitch before we talk about Sultana actually not saving anybody. Now, the first person to go was Kola. And if you ask me, Kola did not sell himself. Yes, Kola went there to say, I'm full of hopes, dreams, life, We created an alliance on the first day where we got into the house, but I'm the only one here now from that alliance. I've checked round. I'm grateful that I'm here. I mean, you have other people that are close to you. But for me, I feel like when they said that you're the weakest link and all that, I'm grateful to be here. I've not been fighting. I've not been giving bass blows. It's not my team. I'm grateful. I was like, okay. How have you sold yourself? Now, I liked the fact that when they were outside, before they started giving their pitch, Zita said something. Faith at first was like, all these things is just unnecessary drama. That she already knows who she will pick. So it's just unnecessary drama. And I liked what Zita said. Zita said, it's not about her or who she will pick. This is your last opportunity to sell yourself. So you're not necessarily selling yourself to her. You're selling yourself to the audience. You are selling yourself to people that would vote. Which for me, that was very sensible. You're not selling yourself to the person sitting on the throne because last, now only one person. You're selling yourself to the audience. Selling yourself to people that their faves ordinarily have left the show. Yes, you're selling yourself and telling them that this is why I need that finals. This is why, not just the finals, this is why I need the money. So for me, this opportunity, whether you're in good terms with the person or not, this was an opportunity to actually sell yourself. Market yourself like it is no man's business. Well, next person to go was Isabella. And if you ask me, number one, Isabella felt, she's my friend, so I don't necessarily have to do much and I will be picked. Also, she felt like, you know what? I can go the blackmail route. It would work. And for me, that whole speech was generally unserious. Yes. Isabella goes like, I don't know what to say. I think I deserve to be in the finals. I want to see you wear your dress. I'm like, okay. You not fit see and wear dress from your house. You not get TV for house. That part, I was not just understanding it. She said she wants to see people's reactions on the last Saturday party. And I'm like, okay, if you are evicted, you will also come for that party. That also does not make sense. But this next thing she said, I'm like, okay, now this is a reason. She said, I want to see those who called me empty watch me on stage. I'm like, wow. Hell yes. Now that is a reason. You should have started with that. And you see all these other things you said, there was no need for them. And instead of her to still end it there, she now decided, you know what? Let's continue. She started, I pray that we off the lights together. If this is where the blackmail now came in. If I was in your position, I would want it to be me and you on the last day. I say, wahala for if I was in your position. Baby girl, you're not in her position. Sell your safe. Don't be doing if I was in your position. And that was it. She said, and she also wants to wear her last day dress. I said, come, you feel wear your last day dress, even if you're not there. Stop it. Isabella, stop it. Well, that's how I felt about Isabella's speech. Now, Kaybobo's speech. Kaybobo came, even though he knew that he already had immunity. Remember that he has to act normal. He has to do everything Big Brother said he should do. And Big Brother says, sell yourself. So Kaybobo goes and he's like, we have been on this journey for a while, even before this house. But we cannot talk about that. Now, Kaybobo and Sultana have known each other for a pretty long time. Yes, they've known each other for a while. So, him saying that, I'm like, okay, are you trying to get into her emotions and use the whole emotional blackmail thing? He spoke about how they've been through a lot together. Yes, and he would like her to consider that. He furthermore said that he has been caring, he has looked out for everyone in the house, including herself. He has been very consistent. I mean, he believes that he should be considered. He needs her to pick him. That he would be grateful if she decides to pick him. Yes. And for me, I'm like, okay, you sold yourself, but then again, you were trying to get through to her emotions. You were trying to make it look like, no, you were kind of like blackmailing her. That's how I feel about it. Now, moving from that, let's go to Mide. Now, Mide went there and Mide was like, you said something the other day that struck with me. You said you've been underrated in this house. And I feel the same way. I feel like housemates look at me and because I am not athletic, they feel like I have nothing to bring. I'm like, okay, what a nice way to start the speech. She continued by talking about how she knows that she's a competition because she has shown herself. Yeah, she said she deserves to be in the finals because she has shown all sides of herself. that she has shown a lot. Yeah, she has been vulnerable. She has shown different sides. She stated how she has struggles. Yes, her life is an embodiment of struggles. However, she, like her name, brings joy. And I mean, she has been bringing joy to the house. She said this particular week has been the hardest in the house because of bright leaving and all that. But in respect of that, she decided to bring joy. And she feels like that's why she should still be in the finals. I'm like, okay, fair enough. The next was Jason Jae. Jason Jae also went there to be doing for me, his speech was blackmail. Yes, because this is a conversation he has had with her before. But then again, that is his reality, right? But I feel like there was blackmail there too. He went there and he was like, there was a time in his life that he had to choose between the normal things of life, going to school, having a job, you get all that, and entertainment. And then he chose entertainment. And then he realized that he had to work 10 times harder. But the result was not balancing the work that he had to do. That he has seen a lot of people burn out in this entertainment industry or settle for less. Yes. And he felt like this year he was approaching that phase in his life. That getting to the finals would be like a life-changing opportunity for him. That this is a chance he has been waiting for. And I mean, it will be good, yes, if she decides to make his dream come true. Now, why did I say that it was blackmailing? You are telling me that you were at your point, you were at your lowest. You felt like you were burning out this year before this opportunity came. So I should give you that this is so that you will not burn out. This is just trying to get to my emotions. But then again, are they not running things under the street? So emotion did not work for him. Oh, baby girl said, remove that shit thing we have been doing. This is money now. Let's talk money. Well, the next person to go was Imisi. And Imisi also, her speech, I'm like, Imisi came and was like that, it would be a good opportunity for her grandma and her siblings to watch her. I say, Imisi, come off it. They've been watching you every day. Then she now said that she knows that they would come if she's in the finals to actually watch her on stage. I was like, but baby girl, this is not a valid reason for her to actually pick you, you know, ba? And then she continued by saying that for her, not packing and taking away that anxiety of eviction will mean a lot to her. And I was like, yes, we all know how Imisi is very anxious during Sundays. She's extremely anxious. And we've seen it time and time again. And we saw how free she was this Sunday that she was not up for eviction. So I understand what she was saying. And that particular line was her saying her truth. Yes. And for her, she said, making it to the finals will be one of the biggest things to ever happen to her. Yes, that I mean, she doesn't even know what to say, but making it to the finals would be the biggest deal for her. I'm like, baby girl, if only you knew you have a strong fan base. And in all honesty, whether she saves you or not, you will be fine regardless. At least that's what I feel about some of the housemates, like imisi, koyin, dede, them. Well, Koyin was next. And Koyin was straight to the point. There was no beating around the bush. Koyin, for me, he sold himself. Koyin came and said, the reason I want you to save me is because I bring the energy to the house. I bring the energy to games. I bring the energy to wager. I bring the energy to the parties. I bring the energy to all activities. I bring the competition. So if you pick me, the housemates will want to compete. I say, wow, nice. I actually like that speech. And he ended it there. Yes, he was done with his speech. And for me, that speech was amazing. Now let's go to Dede's speech. Dede came and said, to be honest, that she has never felt like she deserved to be on BBN. Yes, and recently, she realized that she has perfection syndrome. Like perfection to be the perfect sister, perfection to be the perfect daughter, perfection generally. Yes, that perfection syndrome, she has it. And that in the house, she has been waking up and she has been tired. Yes, tired and wanting to let it all out, wanting to leave and all that. However, if she wants to say why she feels like she wants to stay, it's for, funny enough, petty reasons. Like her wanting her mom to be able to post it on her WhatsApp status. Yes, petty reasons like that. Her wanting her mom to be able to get anything she wants without necessarily working for me. Now, Dede's speech for me just got me in a certain kind of mood. For me, it was giving real. Yes, it was giving Yes, I want to go, but then again, I know why I am here. I'm here for my family. That was the message she was passing. I want to make my mom proud. That was the message she was passing. And for me, I liked it. Yes. Now let's go to Faith's arrogant speech. He got there, the seat that was meant for people to sit, Faith decided to put his leg on it. Yes. Remember that when they had gone out, when they were stepping out, he said, "Oh, this is drama. Big brother just wants all this. She already knows who she will pick." So Faith entered with that mindset. And for me, that's pretty disrespectful. Yes, for someone that believes that when he is head of house, you should respect him so much. Dude was being very disrespectful and very belittling. Now, when he had done that, she had told him that he's meant to sit, and he had stated arrogantly that he was not going to sit. And she was like, "Fine, remove your leg from the chair. People are coming and they are sitting there, and you are putting your shoes on the chair. This kind, make it make sense." And dude was being so arrogant about it. Big brother had to talk and tell him to sit down before Faith sat down. I'm like, what on earth is this rubbish? Like, what on earth is this? And then Faith goes, the last time we spoke was when you apologized to me, and I also apologized to you. You see that thing that you did of putting holes in my socks? It really pained me. But then again, seeing you 2 days back wearing the socks just made me feel a certain kind of way. That yes, I mean, it meant something that you kept the socks. See you, the girl that was accused of stealing gold. I'm like, sell yourself. Why are you talking about her story? Make it make sense to me. Well, the girl that was accused of stealing gold, at the end of the day, because she wanted to learn something, but here you are, seated, and you are on the throne on reality TV. I'm like, Faith, can you get to your point already? Because personally, I was disgusted by that speech. That speech icked me, and I'm not even going to lie about it. That speech was very disgusting, to say the least. Yes. And whether you are his fave or not, let's call a spade a spade. The arrogance was just too much. And for me, if the arrogance was coming from someone that the fan base is one big fan base, like, I would say, okay, maybe because they don't tell her, they don't use spiritual eyes, he say, na him go win. It's so obvious. That's why it's like this. But no, his win is not obvious. So why all this nonsense? He continued by saying, you know what? Whether you save me or not, it won't matter. If I'm meant to be here, I'll be here. I was like, yes, that line is correct. If you're meant to be in the house, you'll be in the house regardless of whether she saves you or not. But you are meant to sell yourself. So why are you now making yourself look like a dick instead of selling yourself? For me, that whole part didn't just make sense to me. He started talking about how he has entertained her, how he has annoyed her, how I'm like, you know what, Faith, shut the fuck up. And when Faith was done with his arrogance, he now was quiet. After a while, he was like, "Hey, mommy." I was like, "You don't know who born you? Who be your hey, mommy? You something enter your brain, I be waiting." Moving from that arrogance, I beg, let's go to the last housemate, Zita. Now, Zita came and spoke about how everyone sounded really prepared for the show on the first day of coming to the show. So, in her head, she did not prepare and all that. So, in her head, hearing people's speech about how they prepared for the show, she started preparing herself to leave very soon. Yes. But she was just praying that she at least gets to see the second eviction. She doesn't get evicted first. And when she got to see that, I mean, for her, it was amazing. Yes. And she realized that she keeps progressing. Yes. That for her, getting to the show and getting to this point of the show is beyond emotions. Yes. And giving her the immunity, I mean, she would be eternally grateful. Yes. And she had thanked her. She spoke about how she was grateful to be on the show. She spoke about how, I mean, she has come this far, yes. But, I mean, week 10 will be amazing. For me, I liked her speech. Yes, I liked her speech. It was giving, you know what? I zeroed myself at the beginning of the show. But funny enough, I'm still here. And I still want to push further. Regardless of how I might be feeling, I still want to push. That's what I got from Zita's speech. And Zita even did a split, a cute split for her. For me, I'm like, oh, well, Mensan did not need to sell himself. He has immunity. Rooboy did not need to sell himself because no selling can change his fate of being automatically up for eviction, courtesy of being the snail of the house. Then Sultana now came up and told the housemates, everyone had amazing reason why I should save them, but I can also make it fair and not save anybody. So yes, I am not saving anyone. At that point, I was like, Shege Banza. After the whole Aquafina tax and the whole we are bonding, the whole we are together, this friendship is strong. After the whole undercover movements, under Duvia movements, she did not save either Isabella or Jason Jae. This was so hilarious. But then again, it just shows that, okay, she's a gamer, right? But personally, if I was in that house and I took Sultana as a genuine friend, I would take this her action, like I would take it personal. If I'm to be honest, I'll take it personal and I will withdraw. Because it just shows that the game is more important than me. So even me, I will choose the game and myself and every other thing over you too. Well, that's it all. And that's how we got to see the people up for eviction. Yes. I mean, 10 housemates are up for possible eviction. As you know, Kaybobo is not up for eviction, courtesy of buying immunity with the prize money, 10 million from the prize money. So congratulations to Mensan, Sultana, and Kaybobo. Yes. However, the housemates, Rooboy and Jason, were talking, and they were talking about how Kaybobo was looking at the pictures. In fact, they were laughing at Kaybobo, not knowing that they are laughing at themselves. That they are sure that what he was told was that he would be able to save himself and replace himself with somebody else. And now that Sultana did not save anyone, that means he could not replace himself. Meaning that phone offer was just useless. And they were now laughing at the whole thing. And Rooboy was not like, if Sultana had saved you now, that's how he would have used you to replace himself. I was like, this boy, you not just they confidently, they talk rubbish. They laugh on top of the nonsense when they talk. Well, moving from that, Big Brother had told them that, I mean, flying solo week, they showed up and all that. And because of that, he had doubled the money that they were meant to win for the week. Instead of 7.5, he had given them 15M, right? The money initially was 38,070,000. And with the addition of the 15 million, it became 52,070,000. However, Big Brother had told them that every choice this season will count. And then they had seen that their money spent was now 14,550,000. Yes. And then their money now is 37,520,000. The housemates were confused. Like, when they were seeing the balance, all of them were doing, Big Brother, how? What did we eat? What did we, like, they were outrightly confused. And it's how even Kaybobo, Kaybobo open mouth. Hey, how? I said, Kaybobo, nice acting. Where only you spend 10 million, you they do, hey, ha. But then again, he has to do it. He has to be part of that reaction so that the housemates will not guess what he had done. Well, that's all I have for you guys on this particular video. Let me know your thoughts about Sultana's game plan. Let me know your thoughts. If you were in a position, you would do the same thing. After all, it's a game, yes. And nobody there is truly your friend. They are all gamers. They can do friendship when they come out. Sultana really showed this night that her head is in the game. Well, that's all I have for you guys on this particular video. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Please like this video, share this video, and comment. I love you all so much. Please do not forget that I do CSC jobs. So in case you have any CSC registration or post CSC application that you want me to help you do, I beg, I'm your girl. Anything you need to do concerning CSC, I'm your girl. Please reach out to me using my Instagram handle, Gozi_80. I love you all so much. Bye, guys.